Talk about Jimbo Fisher here. It's item number 4 on our AT&T SEC Country Live first and 10 list. And Fisher to Texas A&M is one of these things that's starting to build some steam here. The idea that he could be in the mix for the Aggies. Let me show you some of what's been said on the internet about this, where some of these rumors kind of come from here. Let me show you the first of these screen grabs here. We'll kind of read this. This comes from Zach Barnett from Football Scoop, who says the latest buzz inside the profession is that Fisher will be the next Aggies coach. Now get this, with a contract that runs for 7 years and surpasses the $50 million mark. That's big money potentially from a school that can pay it and a coach than Fisher that might demand it. That's what Zach Burnett from Football Scoop is reporting. Paul Feinbaum goes on the radio program WJOX in Birmingham, Alabama today. He said he's heard many times the relationship between Jimbo and Florida State is not good. Rumors about Jimbo have been out there for months. This is the worst kept secret in America. Jimbo is #1 on Texas A&M's hit parade. I don't sense that Florida State's done much to keep him. Unless something falls apart, I think he'll go. You agree with Paul Feinbaum there? You impressed by the Zach Barnett numbers? Is Jimbo Fisher, current Florida State coach, going to be the next coach of Texas A&M?
Well, listen, I'm always going to err on the side of him staying at FSU because we've heard this for a couple years in a row now that maybe Jimbo Fisher jumped ship. He's not happy with the administration at Florida State. They're not backing him financially with his assistant coaches, with the facilities the way he thinks they need to in order to stay competitive in the ACC. But maybe he does find his way out. I think there's always opportunity there. And by the way, for a guy that might be comfortable at Florida State, anytime you throw out the number $50 million over the next 7 years, that's enough to get your attention. You're going to pay attention to whatever Texas A&M is saying. I think it is interesting to throw in the dynamic that Florida State is one of those teams that's not in a championship game but is playing this weekend against Louisiana Monroe. So Jimbo Fisher comes to the podium today and says, you know what, I'm not going to answer any questions about coaching opportunities out there. And that's the same answer he's been given for weeks now. But until I see him hop on that plane just like Dan Mullen today and land over in College Station, I don't know that I'm going to believe the story just yet.